Uh, hey, I'm back. Streamlabs crashed again. One moment. I didn't even do anything. You guys are still up. Okay. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. As I was saying, break into someone's house and suck their blood. And then get going.
Fine. And you?
I've been
Hello. Have you ever spoken with Bernardo of the best defense?
Isn't that the guy that had killed Roderick? Rashawn.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I don't know. What is it? Othellos. Who do I want to feed on? Tertius Favonius. You sound like you've got some blood in you. You're still awake.
Hello.
Hi. Who are you?
Tertius Favonius. Romana and me have set up housekeeping. She's a real doll, isn't she?
I don't know who she is.
I like the ladies. It's been my weakness, but now I've got Romana. I stay away from the flesh pots.
I see.
Have you heard? Adamus Philida has been killed. Murdered by the Dark Brotherhood.
What?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Should I wait longer? Should I wait until midnight? Bit longer than midnight. 1 in the morning.
What is...
Are you mad that I'm in here? Like, why are you still awake? My question. Okay. Why are you still awake? Do you mind? Go to bed. The nerve of some people. Well, now I'm determined. You relocked your door. Alright. Fuck it. Someone else. Guardhouse. Well, guardhouse might actually have a lot of guards that I can drink. Oh, come on. Nobody? Are you serious? You've got to be joking. Does anybody sleep around here? For fuck's sake. Surely Syrian Syntav sleeps. Surely. Thanks. Now I can actually do things. So as I was saying, we go to Anvil. Tell you what, we go here first to turn in the quest, because we'll likely get something afterwards that might take us to Anvil, and that's what I call being efficient. I like being efficient. I like doing things in a fish-like manner. I mean, doing things efficiently. Right. There's the little tree. Right. Yeah. Oh. Sure. Acrobatics 50. I'll take it. Did I also level up from that? I did. Okay. Hi.
The ritual of purification is complete.
Yeah.
Well done. Sithis has been appeased, and the time has come to acknowledge and reward your unwavering loyalty. The Black Hand is most pleased with your progress. You have been invited to share in secrets that few within the Dark Brotherhood even know exist. Your life in the sanctuary is over. Those contracts are behind you. Now, you will serve the Black Hand. You will serve me. From this moment forward, you will walk in the shadows as my silencer. You will receive contracts only from me. Your new life has begun.
All hail Sithis. All hail the void.
Hail Sithis indeed, my child. Now listen closely. No longer will you receive your orders directly. Instead, you will visit secret dead drops. Your next contract can be found at the Dead Drop on Hero Hill, southeast of here. A hollow in the moss-covered rock contains all you need to know. When you leave here, we will not speak again unless I deem it necessary. Ah, yes. There is one last thing. I have for you a very special gift.
Oh.
Waiting just outside is a magnificent steed named Shadowmere.
Yes.
She has served me well. I present her now to you as a token of my trust and love. Now go, and may Sithis guide you in this new stage of your life's dark journey.
Tell me more about what it means to be a silencer.
The Black Hand is the Dark Brotherhood's ruling council. That hand consists of 4 speakers and 1 listener. 4 fingers and a thumb, as it were. This you already know. What is not commonly known among our family members is that the Black Hand employs a few additional numbers. As every hand has fingers, does not every finger have a nail, a claw, a talon? Every finger of the hand, every speaker has such a nail. These are the silencers. Each speaker employs his or her own private assassin to extend their reach and strike forth as necessary. My previous silencer perished while fulfilling a contract. That emptiness has now been filled by you. It is an honor without equal.
I'm a fingernail.
Dear sister, go now, child of Sithis. Walk in the shadow of fear and bring glory to our dread father.
Okay, but first I take a little nap. So that's how it works. You plod along, putting one foot before the other, look up, and suddenly there you are. Right where you wanted to be all along. Okay, so I have my agility and speed all the way up. So let's get that up so people don't hate me quite as much. Get my health up, and then a bit more willpower. There we go. Okay. So the first dead drop is pretty nearby, I believe he said. Shadowmere! Horsey! She's great. I love Shadowmere. She's a good horsey. Oh, careful. Come on. You got this. Awfully craggy over here, huh? Yeah. This is really precarious. Is it this rock? I think it's this big old rock right here. Yeah. Dead drop orders number 1. I've received my new orders from Lucien Lachance. I must go to Leaf Rot Cave and kill a necromancer who has begun the process of transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Celadane, has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but is still incredibly powerful, possibly too powerful to kill if faced directly. I should search the cave for Celadane's writings and try to discover his weakness. Now, where is this cave? Over here. Okay. I could maybe head there right now. I don't have many locations that are much closer than where I currently am. Let's go down here to where it's not quite as mountainous. There's a lot of Mages Guild. Oh, careful. A lot of Mages Guild stuff over here, because Vatican, I know, is part of the Mages Guild quest. And then there's the Dark Fissure. You go there later. A lot of stuff near Cheydinhal. Carbo's camp. Oh. Hey! Knock that shit off.
Why won't you die?
Woo! A steel bow. I think that's what my current bow is, just, you know, enchanted. Alright. That's right. Why walk when you can ride? So... yeah. It's a bit of a journey. Come on. You got this. Man. You can do it. Maybe it would be better to go on foot. Alright. Past that rough patch, you're fine. It's like I'm playing Death Stranding all over again. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Hope all you mothers out there are doing okay. More bandits. Hello. Why only one-time damage? I didn't hit Shadowmere, did I? I'm so sorry. No.
What's the matter? Getting tired? You're
I'm so sorry, girl. You okay? Hmm. I wish I could just, like, turn friendly fire off, you know? Where'd you go? I'm sorry. What I don't like in these kinds of games and like Bethesda RPGs is hitting someone by accident is so easy. Now, if they're like essential NPCs, I don't care quite as much. But I believe Shadowmere can die. And I don't want that, obviously. Choosing the most difficult path, aren't I? Come on. You got this. Here we go. You know, Morrowind's like just past that mountain range. We could just go there. Maybe one of these days we'll get another Elder Scrolls game where we can just go all over. Not for a few decades, though. A cute little bridge. Oh shit, a mud crab. You know, let me go across the bridge, because it takes a long time for horsies to swim across the water. Hooves aren't exactly great for, paddling. Ondo. You're a pretty little waterfall. Lost Boy Cavern. Hope somebody finds him. Yeah, I know there's a gnome right there. I don't want to get off my horse. Speaking of horses, part 7 of JoJo. It's real. It's gonna happen. Anime, that is. I'm so excited. I really hope they do a good job. I mean, they've done a good job with all the other ones. I don't see why not.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Oh! An imp? Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Why only one-time damage, though?
You move like a pregnant cow. This ends here.
you twins? No, your hair's a little different. One of you has a headband. It's weird to call a headband hair, but that's how it works in this game. Okay. A little rough. Could have gone better. But we're alive. And they are not. Good maybe like sleep for an hour here. I need a way to get soul gems filled up. I also need to train my illusion more. What is my illusion at anyway? 53, but 43 technically. Okay. If I get it to Journeyman, I should be able to cast like some of the other ones that I have. My skills are not great. They could certainly be better. Do I have a bounty right now? I do have a bounty. Why do I have a bounty? Probably because I was trespassing and they were staring at me from the beginning of the stream. Okay. I haven't killed that many people. Or a Dark Brotherhood person. Let's see. Okay. Shadowmere, off we go. Lake Conulus. It's a pretty little lake. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream today. God, there's just so many wolves. So I was saying it's gonna be a shorter stream today, because I got up late. Just very tired, you know. Took a long time to get out of bed, get moving. Right. Are we good? Who else is angry at me? Alright. Just relax. Leaf Rat Cave. Figure out this lich's weakness. Path of Transcendence. This is long as hell. Okay. Strap in, everyone. Get some water, actually. My initial findings may have been inconclusive, but they set me on the path I will pursue until I achieve my goal or lie rotting in this cave. Either outcome will be a welcome respite from the days and nights I spent toiling without food, water, or any kind of companionship. A lesser mage would have fallen prey to madness by now, I'm sure of it. But I am not a lesser mage. Though they try in earnest, though their hearts and minds are true to the teachings of our great sovereign, my fellow necromancers lack the complete dedication required to achieve that ultimate of goals, the state of lichdom. Not even Falcar himself can match my sheer tenacity, my unwillingness to accept failure on any level. That is why I, Keladane, will soon join the ranks of the Worm Eremites, those servants favored by our sovereign above all others. I will sit with honor and obedience at his right hand while those fools in the Mages Guild grovel at my maggot-ridden feet. Okay, so a few things. Falcar, if you've done the Mages Guild quest, you'll know who Falcar is. And also, look, I understand wanting immortality. I wouldn't mind it myself. I wouldn't mind being a lich. But why do you want maggot-ridden feet? You know, I feel like as a lich, your skill with magic should be good enough to preserve your body at least a little bit, you know? So, if you have maggot-ridden feet, surely that means that you want them as a lich. Anyway. Even the most pedestrian peasant fairy tale has long held that a lich must somehow remain bound to his soul, and that connection most commonly manifests itself as a transference of the spirit into an actual physical object. An urn, a sarcophagus, a crystal phial. One Khajiit fairy tale even tells of a lich who preserved his spirit in the severed head of a wood elf infant. And these same peasants long comforted themselves with the belief that if they ever had the grave misfortune of facing a lich, they would need only find the vessel containing his spirit form and then destroy it, thus destroying the lich himself. Fools and their folklore. True liches possess no such weakness. Can one of the sovereign's worm eremites be bested by shattering a glass vase? The very notion is so absurd as to be comical. Yes, a necromancer must transfer his soul into a physical vessel, but once that transference is complete, once the necromancer has fully metamorphosed into his lich form, the vessel is inconsequential. But it's the process of this transference itself that has eluded me for so long. My soul remains bound to my earthly body, and nothing I have attempted has allowed me to free myself of this mortal coil and transcend the state of lichdom I so dearly desire. Okay, so Elder Scrolls lore. Phylacteries don't really matter. I see. Every tome I've acquired, the volumes upon volumes of necromantic discourse, all useless. I've grown disgusted by the years of wasted life that have been poured into these so-called essential writings. Who in their right mind would ever wish to animate a month-dead cyrodiilic butterfly or bring life to the rotting husk of a rare albino mud crab? How many months have I wasted away in this cave, and for what reason? Ah, yes, I know. I will resurrect an army of deformed goblin younglings and march on the white gold tower itself. That at least is in my reach. My mind has become a cesspool of necromantic waste, where reject spells and rituals compete for the honor of finally driving me completely insane. And still I am no closer to achieving my goal than I was when I first began this process. Am I losing faith in myself? In my discipline? Perhaps I have been studying too hard. Many a night I have sacrificed my prayers to our sovereign for one more experiment, one more incantation. What I need now is rest. Rest and a state of tranquility, so that I may commune with our sovereign and re-pledge my loyalty and devotion. For what answer will I find in some crumbling codex that could not be supplied by our great sovereign himself? The secret is mine. So long I searched, so hard I toiled, but I was a fool. I was right to forgo my studies for a more ardent devotion to prayer. Last night, as I sit in the throes of meditation, our great sovereign did come to me. He passed to me the knowledge I have sought for so long. The secrets of transcendence were even more complex and arcane than I even could have imagined, and I will never transcribe them into any written work. Indeed, they have never been recorded. All my months of solitude were for naught, as the secret I so desperately sought could only be obtained through direct communication with our great sovereign himself. Soon I will walk the earth as a worm eremite, serving the sovereign in a state of endless undeath. Yeah, looks like he was a bit, in over his head. Through the sacrifice of many innocents, the resurrection of many servants to aid me in my tasks, and the tireless performance of a nearly week-long ritual, I have completed construction of the Sands of Resolve. The transcendence to full lichdom will not be immediate, however. The vessel has been crafted, but my energy force, my soul, must be fully transferred into it. Not even our sovereign was quite certain how long this process would take. Oh, typo. As it varies from one necromancer to the next, based on many factors, both physical and spiritual. One thing, however, is certain. This hourglass must never leave my possession until the transference is complete. I grow more powerful every day, but in truth am more vulnerable than I've ever been. If something were to happen to the Sands of Resolve, if the hourglass should somehow leave my person, the connection between soul and vessel would be severed. To think that my work, my life, could be eradicated so easily after I've come so close to success is almost more than I can bear. I've discovered the journal of the necromancer Celadane. It appears he has used a magical hourglass called the Sands of Resolve to turn himself into a lich and extend his life indefinitely. The process is not yet complete, however, and the hourglass must remain on Celadane's person for some time, as it contains his life force. If I could remove the Sands of Resolve from Celadane's possession, perhaps through pickpocketing, he would surely die. Yeah, so if I could, I would be a lich. But there's also the whole aspect of, like, spending so much of your life becoming a lich. Now I need to go in there, but I'm going to check over here first. Spending so much time becoming a lich that you could have had a very fulfilling life had you not dedicated all this time to your research, to your practice. That being said, if you had eternal life as a lich, you could redouble your efforts and make up for lost time. So, I don't know. Alright, not much back here, just a bunch of skits, coffins. What's the difference? Does a coffin have that specific shape and caskets are more box-like and padded on the inside? Is that the difference? I'm not a mortician. I couldn't be a mortician. I don't know. I'm not good at handling death, despite it being such a big fascination for me. Always been fond of the Grim Reaper and stuff, but the idea of death and dying by itself, always hard for me to manage. Kinda spiraled a little bit the other night about what it means to die, to lose all of your thoughts and your memories and your experiences, just nothingness. There's no way to experience nothingness because experience is all that anyone's ever done, right? Celadane is dead. I must pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop located in an old sack hidden in the bushes beneath the great oak in the city of Coral. Sorry, bud. Why are you mismatched? Why do you have necromancer's robes and a mage's hood? You don't deserve to be a lich. Hello? My cats are going mental. Running around making noise. I haven't gone over this way. Okay. Easy enough. Who found out about this guy? guess he would have been someone associated with the Mages Guild. He knew about Falcar, you know. Sneak increased. Is there someone I'm sneaking by? All right. My point is, death is scary. And I want to avoid it at all costs. That's in Coral. Let's head on over. I feel like having a dead drop right by the Great Oak. Oh, gold. The most notable landmark in the city of Coral. Not the best place for it. Picked up my reward and received my next contract. I received my new orders from Lucien Lachance. I must kill every member of the Draconis family. Perennia Draconis, Matthias Draconis, Andreas Draconis, Sibylla Draconis, and Kalia Draconis. I know the location of only the family matron, Perennia Draconis, who can be found on the farm known as Applewatch. I should head to Applewatch, find out as much information as I can on the locations of the other family members, and then systematically kill them all. Okay? Applewatch is near Bruma, if I recall. Yeah, so I guess I am pretty close by. But before I do that, let's go ahead and do this. Go over to Anvil. Thieves Guild stuff. Progress that. Okay. Hey there.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Do you know about Darahill's office?
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
Tell me that for free? I'm gonna give you a few coins. Thank.
Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Alright. Castle then. Ready. Now, there are two moons. I can't remember if that's Masser or Secunda. Pretty regardless. I think that's Secunda? Because Masser is bigger and more white, I think. And Secunda has the pinkish kind of look to it. I think. Quote me on that.
Say it.
I remember when I first found out about the secrets in Castle Anvil, I would just make new sneaky characters and just sneak around the castle in the hidden passages and stuff. Where are you at? You know, can I... Let me do this real quick. Why not? Hey.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect. Follow me.
Okay. Does it hurt? No. I'm perfectly fine. Okay.
So what's this about?
What is
I
it
see
about?
you work with the Grey Fox.
I do. Tell me about Darehill's office.
Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private chambers, but she's not there much. You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines with the Countess from evening's 8th bell until midnight.
Okay. Can I barter with you
I
yet?
can't help you until you advance further in the guild.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Kitty cats, what are you doing? You lost your mind, Higgins. He's got his tail all puffed up and everything. Careful of that guard. What? I have the letter. Now to find a forger. Is it in here? It's so loud. Ooh. See if I can pickpocket as well. Okay. And you know what? I'll leave it open. Yeah, I'll leave it open. Give him something to think about. Who does foraging? Is it... Is it what I think it is?
So tiresome.
Yeah. I guess I gotta ask around.
Go away.
You go away! Damn. I gave you money. Let's go see who else I can talk to. I guess I didn't have to go all the way through town to do this. I could have just gone from the castle to over here, but whatever. You back here? Hey there.
I'm so hungry.
Do you know about a master forger?
I might know of one. Can you spare a few coins?
I can.
That will do. Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Anvil, near the Mages Guild.
Okay,
He's
so-
out and about in the morning, so I would wait until afternoon or evening to go visit him.
Gotcha. Okay.
Blessings of the Shadow upon ye.
So I do know who this is. Yeah, I believe this is the better way to get to the Mages Guild. Well, it could have gone either way, because it's kind of in the middle of the town.
do you bother me? Go away. It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I haul you away.
No.
Then pay with your blood.
I have things to sell.
Intruder in the castle. Protect the county.
I'm not in the castle. What? Okay. Looks like I will be talking to Skriva. Should the opportunity arise. Vomit me, flies. Flies vomit me. It's Death Grips. I saw Death Grips live once. That was pretty cool. It's during their most recent tour. I also saw, more recently, I saw Essinger in concert. That was a really good show. Both of them were really good, but got to talk to Essinger afterwards. Got a shirt, got to sign it, got some pictures. Great show. Alright, so go all the way to Breville.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing.
Alright, Skriva, help me out here.
The esteemed Catberg,
Pay off my
the
fines.
hunter can
Yeah, 5 gold, thanks.
shadow hide the hunter.
And while I'm in Breville, I'll sell to that, horny lady over at the other tavern.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
But
How goes it?
Good afternoon.
where are you at? Ah, there you are.
Is this pleasure?
Pleasure, I guess.
You are one hot customer.
Thank you. So that.
You drive a hard bargain.
Anything else? I guess the Sands of Resolve, technically. Let's just sell a phylactery. Why not?
I do think I've been taken advantage of.
Enough of that.
That's a good deal.
Do you have anything that I would be interested in? Not really. Okay.
Let's just keep this affair. Knowledge is power.
Let's see. Training with light armor. I have a bit of gold. There. Okay, let's keep it at that.
Shadow hide you.
You may speak.
Now, go back to Anvil. Actually, Archer's Paradox. Go here first. Hey there.
The Archer's Paradox. Because a perfect arrow flies forever, and that's impossible. I'm Danelan, and I have no perfect arrows.
Tell me about Breville.
I have nothing to say about the Count and his son. The rest of the town is a little rough, but I don't mind. I like it that way.
He likes it rough. I got you. You repair my
I
stuff.
can repair almost anything.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
See if we can get some better prices here.
Sure. I doubt. No more. You're frightening me. Yes, not bad. I'm not buying that one. Don't. Yeah, that's a bit excessive, don't you think?
No, not at all.
Was that supposed? Yes, you're pathetic. Was that supposed? Don't. That's pretty good.
All right. Now let's
What
do
can
some
I interest you in?
Oh, infliction. Oh my god, it's over 9,000. Damage agility and drain marksman. Super useful. I think what I have is good. I can sell all of these. I haggle it so that it's... How much to make it worth 2? Nothing? Okay. Don't even bother haggling then. Take this as well. Now I can haggle. Like that? Okay.
I appreciate... Bye.
Bye. Do you think the Warlock's Luck, another one in town, can recharge my stuff? Do you know how to do that? Afternoon. Do you sell spells?
Take a chance on the Warlock's luck. Just kidding. Everything is all perfectly safe. Tested it myself. Ungarian, retired adventurer. You may have heard of me.
No.
There are 2 ruined forts south of Bravil. One is close to the road to Leowin. The other is out on a point of land that projects into Nibbin Bay.
Good to know.
May
What
I
spells do you
interest
have?
you in some of my fine wares?
Another Night Eye. You have Soul Trap, but I can't even cast that. I have enough Conjuration to turn undead. Okay. Protect. Okay. So you can't recharge.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
It's mostly like alchemy stuff. Okay.
Take care.
Perhaps I should look into getting some illusion training. Do they do that at the Mages Guild here? Do I need to join the Mages Guild to get it? I hope not.
Eteriana's spells recharge.
You recharge, though.
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
Holy shit, that's expensive.
I'm willing
Train
to teach
mysticism.
if you're
No,
willing
thanks.
to learn. You too.
How about you?
Are you here?
Nope.
Please, I'm in desperate need of help.
Sorry.
And I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
Delphin Gent.
You
You
have
too.
like destruction magic. Right. No illusion. Just from a quick glance. You'd think I remember where a lot of the trainers were, considering I have a level 30 mage character, but nope. Oops. Alright. Back to Anvil. Let's try this shit again.
Is there no one who would stand for the knife?
So the stranger is near Mage's Guild. This little shack right here, right? There you are.
What do you want?
Hi.
Do I know you?
I don't think you do. Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
I don't have time to gossip about the guild right now.
Who are you?
I am the stranger. That is all you need to know. That, and I am no one to be trifled with.
Okay, tell me about the Grey Fox.
Everyone wants to know about the Grey Fox. Grey Fox this, Grey Fox that. He's just a man, not a Daedric Lord. I've heard it all. They say he's immortal because he's led the Thieves Guild for over 300 years. No one ever sees his face, because he always wears that gray cowl. Oh, and speaking of the gray cowl, did you know he stole it from Nocturnal herself? You'd think he was Saint Nerevar, the way they talk about him.
Spoilers for the Thieves Guild. Spoilers incoming. It's so funny knowing what I know about who the Grey Fox is and how the stranger is like, oh, did you know, by the way, he stole the cowl from Nocturnal. Holy shit. It's really funny to me. Forge this letter.
Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And of course, I will expect payment in full at that time.
Okay.
You're bothering me.
You're so grumpy. Alright, so since I've got a day to wait, I'll go ahead and get on with this one. And go all the way up to Bruma. Hey, Freddy! What's up? What's up, buddy? I have to do that pretty much every time I see.
Go away.
Pretty much every time I see my cat, Mr. Freddy, right over there. What's up, buddy? Hi. I think you're gonna wanna see this. Oh, not that one. This one. And make this a little bit bigger. It's a kitty cat. There he is. What's up, buddy? You're such a sweetie. You're such a sweet baby. I love this cat. Such a sweet kitty. What's up? What's going on? Okay. Back to it. One second, let me respond to this message. Okay. To Apple Watch I go. There's someone shooting at me? I know that there's... Was it you? Huh? You? Oh. I think you have more pressing issues. There we go. Give me those arrows. And also, this hammer belongs to me. Apple Watch. There we go. You know, I could really go for some boba right about now. That sounds lovely. Hey. Give me some blood, and then we can talk. Oops. Hello.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you startled me. My nerves get rattled rather easily these days, I'm afraid. Living alone will do that to you. Now, is there something I can help you with?
You and your children must die.
What? Excuse me? Did you say die? My children? No. Oh no. Don't hurt my precious babies. I won't let you.
Let's get this over with.
Holy shit, this dog is kicking my ass. I'm sorry, Jake. I'm sorry! I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to kill dog. I've obtained a document that lists the locations of all the Draconis family members. I must kill Matthias, Draconis in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City, Andreas in the Drunken Dragon Inn, Sibylla in Muck Valley Cavern, and Kalia Draconis in Castle Leowin. Okay. You know, what if I do this? What if I just don't kill Jake? I can get the stuff from Perennia. Oh. I looked away for a second. Why am I drinking blood from the wall? I'll kill Perennia.
Oh, now.
I'm looking for your children.
My children? Whatever for? Oh dear. Excuse an old woman's stupidity. You're here to pick up my gift list.
Yes, totally.
Using your gift service was the smartest thing I've ever done. My children are spread across Cyrodiil, and it's so hard to shop for them all. So here's the list of all my precious little ones, though I dare say they're not so little anymore. They grow up so fast, I swear. You'll notice that the list gives each child's location and some suggestions for gifts. Oh, and here's the gold I'm supposed to give you. Now please go. Those children are so dear to me, and I'd really like you to get them something special. Thanks again.
Yes. Perennia Draconis has given me a document that lists all the locations... locations of all the members of her family. She thought I was the delivery person she hired to buy gifts for her children. I will instead use the list to find and slay each family member. I should start with Perennia herself. Then I must kill Matthias Draconis. Yeah, we read that part already. Okay.
What's going on?
It's okay, dog. It's okay. Look, Jake will live. Jake is not, well, I guess he would be a family member, but he's not on the list. Let's read this. What is it? Draconis gift list. Dear Courier, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to assist me. I was so delighted when a friend recommended you and will certainly employ your services again in the future if everything goes well with this round of purchases. You can imagine how difficult it is for an old woman such as myself to get around. My children, darlings that they are, deserve the best, and I'm afraid I haven't been able to properly show my love and appreciation for them in quite a few years. But all that is behind me now. Here is the list of gifts I think my family would most enjoy, as well as my child's current place of residence, which should be useful for delivery. Matthias, Talos Plaza District, Imperial City. He has a home there. Matthias always was a rough-and-tumble lad. Last I heard, he'd fallen in with some pretty tough characters there in the Imperial City. I feel so much better if I knew he was well protected, so I'd like for you to find him a nice cuirass. Nothing too light. Iron or steel should be fine. And, if possible, I'd like it engraved with, "To my dear Matty. I'll always be here to protect you. Love, Mum." Andreas, the Drunken Dragon Inn. He owns the place and lives there as well. Andy has been brewing his own beer and spirits since he was 6 years old. Should you be letting your kid do that? The opening of that inn was the happiest day of his life. I'd like for you to get him some new tavern glasses. I'm sure there are craftsmen in the Imperial City who can make a fancy set from frosted ebony or ultimary crystal. You're getting some fucking expensive gifts. Sibylla, Muck Valley Cavern. Yes, my daughter lives in a cave, and no, I'm not very happy about it. Sibby has always loved animals, almost as much as Andy loves beer, and a couple of years ago she apparently thought it a good idea to abandon the Empire and live as a savage with the rest of the animals. In that time, I'm afraid Sibby is kind of cracked. She's basically as wild as the beasts she lives with. What can I do? I'm Sibby's mother and I'll always love her. She obviously doesn't want or need anything from civilized society, so what I'd like you to do is find a tamer and secure the largest fur blankets you can possibly find. The last time I saw Sibby, she was nearly naked, and I can't imagine there's much in that cave to keep her warm. When you do bring them to